As Jeremy Clarkson once said, you can't be a true petrolhead until you have owned an Alfa. Alfas are widely loved and hated by car enthusiasts all around the world. But why? Well, these cars have all the ingredients that make truly great cars. Alfa is a legendary brand and one that has continued to stay true to its roots even to this very day. I mean, they were the first ever winner of the Formula 1 World Championship, and Enzo Ferrari, the founder of Ferrari, drove an Alfa and managed their racing team. Even Henry loved Alfas and would say, when I see an Alfa Romeo go by, I tip my hat. So when you talk about the brand with such a rich history in motorsports, and which is loved by most, you know that when we take a look at their baddest, most powerful production engine, you know that it will be great. This is the Alfa Romeo Giulia Quadrifoglio, and it houses one of the best sounding V6 engines on the planet. The Italian-built Ferrari-derived engine produces 505 horsepower and 600 Nm of torque, all of which is sent to the rear wheels, making it possible for the car to do some cool tricks. Look, Alfa, bark. Sit, do a drift. Good Alfa. The engine produces all those newtons at just 2,500 RPM, so turbo lag is basically non-existent. This engine features an aluminium block, head, direct injection, a 90-degree angle between the cylinder banks, double overhead cams, 24 valves and a relatively low 9.3 to 1 compression ratio. This low compression ratio means that the engine loves boost. Now, here's the weird thing with this engine. So redline is technically set at 6,500 RPM, but this engine can actually push past 7,000 RPM, and what a beautiful noise it makes. Just listen. So what is this thing capable of? Is it all bark no bite, or does it actually deliver some good performance? Well, the normal QV will reach 60 in just 3.9 seconds and will go on to a top speed of 191 miles per hour. So yes, this thing is a proper super sedan. Now, the normal QV is an awesome car that I would love to own. I mean, it's beautiful and houses this great engine, but Alfa has made something quite a bit cooler. This is the Giulia GTA, and this thing might be the sexiest sedan on the road. Or you know what, screw it, this is the sexiest sedan on the road. Now if you want one, good luck, Alfa only produced 500 units. So let's look at some of the pictures together, because most of us will never drive one. Now the GTA houses the same awesome V6 engine, but this one has been to the gym, so it produces a healthy 533 horsepower. The extra 30 horsepower comes from Alfa raising the boost pressure and them adding an Akrapovic exhaust system. But it doesn't end there. They also put it on a diet, which resulted in a loss of 100 kilograms. All this together adds up to a seriously fast 4-door sedan. Okay, now that I spent the last 4 or 5 minutes telling you all the good, what is the bad? Well, it's an Alfa, and this one lives up to its name. One of the most complained about problems of all generations of the Giulia is the electrical errors. There is no one problem, rather a whole slew of common issues, like reverse lights that are on all the time, a start-stop system that stops functioning way too frequently, and the car shutting down completely without any warning lights, or on the other side of the spectrum, illuminating all warning lights all at once. This, combined with the fact that the cars are relatively rare, means problem finding is difficult and expensive. But it doesn't stop there. Here is a few more commonly reported issues with the Giulia. Loss of ABS when braking hard, which could be quite dangerous. Fuel leaks, which is also quite dangerous. Cars that won't let you deactivate the cruise control, again quite dangerous. And then broken fuel gauges. Like I said, it has a few problems, Now, this doesn't mean that if you buy one, you will experience any of these problems. Alfa did address most of them, and a few recalls were issued. But it does still need to be mentioned, especially since the car costs over $80,000. But let me know what you think of the car. Do you think it's as beautiful as I do? Do you like the engine as much as I do? Like me personally, I love this car. Yes, it's got a whole bunch of problems, but that's just like part of Alfa. Like owning an Alfa, you know the car's gonna give you crap, but when it works, it's just wonderful. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. If you did like this video, you like all of my other videos, just go through my channel, see if there's something else you like. I'll check you guys in the next one. Cheers, eh?